very nice to meet you.
Well, that's what we're calling this episode.
Exactly.
Our first episode.
It's the introduction, right?
Yes.
So let's introduce ourselves, Destina.
Go for it, Mommy.
Me first? Okay.
Of course.
So, hi, this is Yonca. I'm the mother. I'm a writer and an activist. I have 2 books which are already published, only in Turkish for the time being now.
There you go.
I just submitted my 3rd book to the publisher, so we'll see when it comes
Out soon.
out soon. Exactly. I'm a professional coach, also a permaculture designer and a trainer. I'm also producing high polyphenol olive oil in Turkey.
Medicinal oil.
Olive oil, yeah, with very good health components in it. I'm the one who established actually the Bee Love education series in Turkey, saving the bees, and I'm just an advocate for the bees. A lot of people know me actually by the hashtag of Koş Yonca Koş, which means run Yonca run, because I'm running marathons and ultra marathons. I run quite long distances, yes.
A lot.
And I am also the founder of a women group, which is called Sultans of Dubai in Dubai, because we've been living in Dubai since 26 years now. Mm-hmm. So I think that's all for me, Destina.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
That was good, Mommy.
Thank you.
I know you were a little bit nervous doing this and...
Yeah, exactly. I actually did. Yeah, that's good. Fine.
Yeah, no, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, hi. I'm Destina, her daughter. Oh gosh, who am I? What do I do? I'm a creative, an artist. I've been dancing essentially all my life. It has been my professional career since I was 14. I started professionally dancing with the Shamila Dance Company at 14 in Dubai, but dancing long before then, and was training with them since I was 6. And then after graduating high school here in Dubai from GEMS Wellington, shout out to them.
Yeah, we love your school.
I do love that school. I went to the States. I went to Chicago, Columbia College Chicago, and graduated with my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. And then I continued to work in Los Angeles with my dream role model, which is Janelle Ginestra, a world-renowned choreographer, incredible woman in so many ways, and I'm so grateful that I get to call her a sister now. But that really has been a dream come true.
You came back to Dubai, and
I came back to Dubai.
She's the chief creative officer of our family business.
That is true. So we do have a family olive oil business, medicinal olive oil, which we will get to speaking about because that is another passion of mine. I am also a certified beekeeper. Nature, sustainability, this planet is a huge passion of mine. I'm a freelancer. Yes, I still dance, I choreograph. That is all happening, but I am just someone who is extremely passionate about the arts, and have been heavily involved in the arts since I was born.
Since ever.
And I work on various different creative projects as well. So that is me. And now we are doing...
Actually, it's good that you mentioned that we are both beekeepers, because we got our beekeeping certificates here in Dubai from the Beekeepers Association in Dubai.
Yes.
Which is also an honor, because 26 years ago when we came here, it could have been only a dream to be able to have such a training and certificate here. So that's been our luck as well.
Yes.
I just wanted to say our podcast's name is Anne Kız Unplugged,
which directly translates to mother-daughter unplugged.
So we wanted to keep it Turk-English because we're doing the same episodes in Turkish and in English.
And our life is Turk-English.
Exactly.
So you get what you get.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just tell you where this idea of making a mother-daughter podcast came from. I think it was 5-6 years ago. Mm-hmm. I had a huge, a bad experience with, let's say, a friend who really backstabbed me or
Yeah.
stabbed me from the back. And that was a shock to me because in my family, we never ever had stories of bad people or that, what to do when it comes to recognizing people or how you can deal with these. And then another issue was like, my relationship with money and finances. Like, that's something that I was just like, no, I don't like money. I don't like money. Who doesn't like money? And this is not a good way of looking at things. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it's extremes. And then I said, what does mothers talk with their daughters about? Like, it's a legacy, right? We're just passing on information, good information, also some of the experiences, some of the sad and bad experiences that we go through,
All
so
of
that,
it.
there's lessons learned behind it. And then I started looking for a podcast, like, because I was so desperate to hear something. There were there was only mothers who used to talk, or daughters or young people who used to talk, but the two generations never came together actually
Yeah.
to make it happen. So I said, why not? And then back then, I think we just happened to do one podcast together with Destina, and it was about like, how do we perceive our body or something like that. It was in Turkish.
Yeah.
And it did so well. We said, oh, maybe we should do this podcast.
Yeah, it honestly got a lot of traction that was quite surprising.
Yeah.
But
It was just a random thing we
yeah,
did.
it was very pleasant. It was, something that we did on the whim. And after it getting such positive feedback and hearing that it really, gave maybe some insight to someone or provoked a thought, sharing experiences and perspectives is how we connect. So essentially,
Yeah.
we ended up deciding
Exactly. Because
it might be time to actually get to do this.
Exactly. And the thing is, we have a good communication. I think our communication,
so.
you know what I mean? Trying to like communicating with your child is not an easy thing. It doesn't start when you're 20.
Yeah.
It really has to start from the very early stages. You build up on that. It's something
Yeah.
that needs to progress. And I think we have this, which I feel
Thanks to
really
you.
very grateful and lucky
I'm
about.
so grateful.
So, by talking about legacy, of course, communication is a living organism. Like, you need to feed it.
Yes.
You need to grow it. So,
And it's reciprocated.
exactly.
It goes both ways.
So, like, you can't start talking about a problem to your kids when they're 20 already. So, you need to have already built that up.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we're good at that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I will say, I'm really, really grateful for, obviously, I'm just so lucky that you're my mommy.
Thank you.
And for how much effort and conscious awareness that you put into being a mother and our relationship and rapport. And so, I want to be a mother one day as well. So
Inshallah.
if I just being able to look back at this and have these videos of us as well is something that I hold really dear to my heart. So if in any way, we talk about everything anyway,
Yeah.
truly. So us filming this and bringing this together and being able to talk about so many different things and
Yeah.
share our perspectives and experiences, if in any way that can open up a conversation or make anybody else go, oh, I don't know, or
Yeah.
put a smile on your face, then I'd be really,
Same. Me
Happy.
too.
So-
yeah. I love talking anyway.
yeah. So I think that's why we are
Yeah.
really doing this.
So even before we start everything, the values that we have for this podcast, I was just mentioning communication,
Yes,
trust,
100%.
transparency,
Fully.
and boundaries.
Boundaries.
Which means, like, while we're talking, if there's anything that you just don't want,
All with love.
all with love.
LOVE.
LOVE. And also, yeah, like Michael Jackson, right? She's such a big fan of
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. And the thing is, like, if, for example, there's any subject that, like, let's say I opened it
Yeah.
and then you just don't want to talk about it publicly,
Yes.
please warn me.
Of course. Same for you.
I would like to respect
Design
your
our
boundaries. Exactly. Design
alliance.
our alliance. Okay, so let's start. I have a question for you, actually.
Go for it, mommy.
I wanted to ask you, what is your first memory that comes to your mind about my motherhood?
About your motherhood.
Yes, my motherhood.
So many.
Yeah,
So
okay.
many.
Oh my gosh.
I know,
she's
no,
gonna
I'm
burn
not.
me.
No, mommy, absolutely not.
Okay, just one.
Okay. Okay, the first one that came to my mind, I don't know why this one came to my mind, but it is a bit of a funny one. I think I might have been 7, 8, maybe even younger, 5, I don't know. But we were back in Sidra village in the first house that we lived in.
Okay.
And
We lived in Sidra forever.
yeah, and I probably got annoyed at something. I don't really remember what it was.
She had an attitude, this one. Always an attitude.
I don't, Mom.
Okay, sorry.
I don't really have much of an attitude, do I? A little bit. Sometimes. Okay,
Can I roll my
geez.
eyes?
Yes. I like what I like, and there's things I don't like.
Yeah, we
And
know.
that
Okay,
comes
go on,
from
go on,
you.
go on. Okay, fine. Yeah,
That-
me, of course.
Of course. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you told me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got annoyed at something, and I probably just was really frustrated, and I decided to run away from the house as far as I could at that age, the pool, which was maybe 10 meters away from the front door. But I thought that was, a really big step.
I remember.
I packed my bag. I put in a picture of me and my brother.
Oh my
I
God,
put in my favorite dance shorts to be
The dance shorts that you wore like for 12 years nonstop.
We'll talk about that for another time. But yeah, I packed my bag. I decided I was determined. I'm very determined. Put my mind to something. I got to do it.
You
And
were 5, Destina.
I have to leave the house. So I left the house. I ran away to the pool. And I was like, yes, they're going to miss me so much. And, they're going to learn their lesson. I don't even know what this was. But I think at some point, I'm sitting by the pool. And all of a sudden, you come behind me. And all you do is put like a jumper on me. And you're like, don't get cold, Destina. Just, I don't want you to get cold. But it's okay. And then you went back home. And I remember being like, whoa, that's it?
Was it?
I know.
And
And
you
I-
wanted to quit.
not quit. I think I just
Like, I mean, yeah, but like
As a
quit.
child-
Like, literally, like,
Yeah.
you resigned from our home.
I just
I don't know what to say.
mean, I think the reason why that memory came to mind is because I guess that was the first time I really, took a step in my own way of being, no, I'm angry about something and I'm going to tangibly do something about it and not just, but I'm going to exit. I'm going to make a physical exit. And so I did. And then you let me, but then you also very,
I love
yeah,
running away from places. So
you let me do it, but then you coming back, which I think it really did frustrate me because all I wanted you to do or feel was, oh no, like,
you wanted me to be angry with you.
no, I wanted
maybe.
you to feel annoyed, I think. I just, because I did something. I wanted you to miss me. And then you came back and you, I guess, let me have that space. And of course came, very motherly and was like, I don't want you to get cold. So
Getting
here,
cold
I'm,
in Dubai. I was checking on you.
no, but what I'm saying is, as motherhood, what I take from that today is, Destina, I'm letting you have your space. I'm letting you feel what you needed to feel, and I respect, your physical
your anger.
space, and I respect your anger. Feel what you have to feel, but I am here when you need. Don't get cold. Here's, a jumper.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you, and when you want to come back home, come back home. Which obviously, I came back home, but.
Oh, this
I think
is
that's the
sweet.
first
You were
thought that came to my
5.
mind.
Yeah, 5.
Do you remember?
I remember very well.
I was 5?
You were 5. We were at home and with Sevda, and then you got angry with us. And you were very, you were strict. You had those.
I'm missing a bit of that now.
Exactly.
Oh, I know.
And then you just left the house, and then we knew that you would go to the compound's pool area because that's where you love to go as well.
Yeah.
And then so I just came and checked on you, but you're like, for me, I think I like freedom. I mean, like people,
Yeah.
especially women, to be able to just quit or go or leave that space behind, or just, if you want to just not be there, don't be there. I mean,
Yeah.
that should be allowed.
Yeah.
Otherwise you just force yourself to be in a place where you're feeling so miserable, sad, or you can't really truly live your anger.
Yeah.
And I don't think that anger is being,
It's not a bad thing.
no, it's not a bad thing, but it should be honored as well.
I mean, I think that's going to be a whole topic in and
Exactly.
of itself, because we really did struggle with living our anger in a healthy way.
Exactly.
Because it is a healthy
Exactly.
emotion
Exactly.
that should be experienced and
Exactly.
expressed.
Exactly.
And not suppressed.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, what about you? Do you have any memories that come to mind?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was asking this question, actually, I was thinking about the memory I have of
Oh,
you.
go on. Go on.
I'm the mother, darling.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so I think you were again like 5 years old, and you had your best friend. She came over to play. It's a play date, and then we're in the garden, and we can see you. You're in your room with your
Not
friend.
Melis. Not my...
No, it's not Melis. It's not Melis. I think then
Melis is
you
my
had
best friend.
Melis is her best friend, but you hadn't met Melis yet.
Okay.
I think it's in the nursery times,
Okay.
and there was this girl, Sharmila. Remember
Yes!
Yeah, her name was Sharmila as well.
Oh,
Exactly.
So,
So,
sweet.
yeah,
Oh my
you're
God,
playing,
yes, I remember.
and then you were very good friends as well. And then suddenly we're just watching you having tea and stuff, and then suddenly something happened. All we could see was like you literally jumped in the air, crying out. Like literally, and very angry, and
Thought
then
this was
you
gonna be a nice
fell back
story.
on your knees. You were so angry and like literally a tantrum, and then we rushed upstairs trying to understand what happened because you were so angry. I said, "Oh my God, I don't know what she's gonna do to this little poor girl." And then we come and we get to understand. Apparently, before you started playing together, you said to her that area was not an area that she could go or touch your toys, that she could only do it if you allowed her, and she had to take permission for this. And she didn't
Oh my
take
God, I'm so
permission.
dramatic.
So it was just like she was like, she owes me an apology. And I was like, and this girl was just like, yeah, she told me actually I should have asked her.
Oh, bless her.
And I'm just like, oh my God. And you said, I never want to share these with no one. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it never occurred to me that not wanting to share is a right. Right? Because all we say is sharing is caring, caring is sharing. So it's just like you have to share. Sometimes you just don't want to share. Like, for example, the Turkish green plums that we have, we eat the fruit.
Yes.
I never want to share it even with you.
Joey doesn't share food.
Joey doesn't share food. So, and I'm always forced to share things as well. Because
Yeah.
why? Because it's kindness and this and that. But sometimes no. And I was just like, oh my God, this girl, she's very serious about this. Like, there are things that she doesn't want to share, and we might not share when we don't want to share. So boundaries and
Well, I must have
asking
learned-
for an apology.
I must have learned that from you at 5. Where did that even...
No, sometimes things don't come from your parents. They're inborn as well. I think in you, like the way you're feminine as well. It was like, me and Gülüm used to look at you and say, well, if she's a girl and if we're a girl as well, so how...
Mom.
No, you're really girly, Destina. Come on. Which I love, that there should be an episode about femininity as well.
Okay.
I like that. Anyway, so that was one thing which was like a big thing for me to realize.
Right.
And that day I said, there are things I don't want to share, and I'm not going to share them anymore. But it was great. You communicated to your friend. She just made a mistake, and you requested that apology, and you got that. Like, I don't remember then requesting for an apology or expecting someone to apologize for something they really did. I found that magical.
I mean, it's crazy that I did that at 5, and now that's something. I guess I've lost it until now. Where not that I'm saying
Yeah, but that's something that I was just going to say. When and how did you lose that, Destina, who had such a great power of expressing how she felt and expecting that apology as well? The thing is,
you mean boundaries?
yeah, exactly. And it was a strong quality of yours. And I have literally seen it, I think, through adolescence. You lost that. And then where I gained a little bit of that, I got inspired by you. I think school somehow does this to kids.
Yeah.
Also the environment, growing up pains, everything makes a big
Well,
change
yeah,
on
I
that.
think exactly growing up. growing up, having my own experiences, building my new experiences, figuring out my place on this earth and kind of my perspective of the world that is shaped by me, but shaped by you, shaped by Baba, my dad, shaped
But I
by
think
my
you're
brother.
going, but you're going back there. That's how
Well,
I
that's
feel
what I'm
now.
saying. But I just think different experiences, also growing up as a dancer, all these different things. So I think I did really lose that that part of myself. I want to correct that statement. I didn't lose it. I just think the balance of where that was kind of I think subconsciously it just dissolved a little bit, but it's always been in the back of
It
my
was
mind.
paused or like
Yeah,
sleeping.
it ne-
Sleeping Beauty.
It was on pause, and I think it needed to be on pause for a whole bunch of different reasons, and maybe I wasn't ready to really hone that in as, you know, a young woman, and I needed to experience things to be able to then revise what that boundary meant for me and how I defined it. But I mean, I think the older I get, the more I realize it's about connecting back to that that inner child. Because when I hear stories like that, or when I think back, I'm like, damn, 5-year-old Destina really had it figured out. I'm like, she really knew what she liked, what she didn't, where she stood.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and so I will say, I
That
think
leader in you, the leader within.
I think I'm doing a better job in getting to that. But I
Yeah.
would like to say to you, Mom, honestly, and I hear what you're saying about, you know, you having maybe you felt like you weren't also living in that. But
Yeah.
I really do remember, maybe I want to say I was 16, 18. I really started seeing you find your voice and your confidence and your authority in your authenticity and really living it fully. So not in a, you know, rude or obnoxious or ignorant way, but you really started living your truth and started setting your boundaries. And when I started seeing you do that, and we started even having some practices together because something would happen, and I'd be like, Mom, how do I approach this? And I needed you to, I needed my mom, I think, you know, because we follow each other's footsteps. I also, sorry, I spoke quite a bit, but I just would like to add, maybe culturally as well, and in our household, I think women were really raised to, you know, be positive, be strong, and the more independent we were and the more that we handled everything ourselves
And people pleasing as
and
well.
people pleasing, the better that we were. So I think that also is something that really affected, you know, that balance. But I would like to say it's because of you, Mommy, that I'm able to do this now.
That's really awesome to hear, and I can see you coming back actually for the last 2 years. It's been a drastic change. I think
past
yeah,
year.
exactly. You literally broke your oops.
Broke my shell.
Yeah, you did. And the thing is, I mean, what you're talking about is like what we say being and doing in coaching as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, when you say something, it's not that accountable. Like, I mean, you just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
But when actions change, when you become that person and what you're doing is actually reflecting the change that's happening, the transformation, then I think you don't have to do much because whoever is observing.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're just being yourself then.
Exactly.
It's not exhausting.
No,
when
it's
you have
not
to put up a
exhausting.
front. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
It literally made you and
Less
me
tiring, effortlessly. Actually, it is effortless.
It made you and me sick.
True.
Which is
I
a
got
whole-
sick. Yeah,
yeah.
that's so true.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So I'm glad
Anyway.
actually that we're making a U-turn and then finding ourselves as well, because I know what exactly you're saying. Like around my 40s, I think I totally lost myself with so many heartbreaks and disappointments and depression. Like, I mean, I remember I was uneasy in my own skin.
Yeah.
I was just in the search of like, there's something odd here. I mean, this doesn't look like Yonca to me, or I don't feel like me. And at research, you know, I mean, I'm glad actually. I mean, you need to lose your way to refine a new way, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's just like being in the trails, you know. I mean, you're trying to
Yeah.
find signs to find your route. And that discovery or trying to go back to myself made me feel like, oh, okay, maybe that was happening in the past, but I want to change that too. And therapy helped a lot. You know, I mean, maybe it's been 20 years. I never ever skipped my therapy sessions, which is quite important.
I'm
And I think
grateful you
I
got me
totally
into
advise
that.
it, especially in our era. And, you know, I mean, like this dynamic, like I'm going to be turning 54 and you are going to be,
Turning 26.
oh my God. So these 50s and 20s, you know, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think it's a
good
there's
age.
a lot of generation gap also
Generation
matters a
gap,
lot.
but I think we're able to reflect now differently
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I'm glad for this.
Me too. I'm really grateful we
Yeah.
get to do this.
Exactly. I think that's fair enough for today. What do you think? Maybe we
Yeah,
should
I
just
mean-
tell them what we're going to talk about in this podcast series.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Like a little go back though.
Okay.
And talking about, because we read so much.
Oh yeah, true.
Uh,
I'm a crazy reader.
I know, but I don't want to misquote who said this, and I don't want to not give the credit, but I don't remember whose book this was in. But when you mentioned depression, I just find it so interesting because I think what they said is that depression essentially comes from the word like being you're depressing
Yeah.
yourself, and that's
Exactly.
where
Yeah.
that feeling comes from. And so I always found that really, because if you think about it, at least the way I feel it is it compresses. So
Exactly.
you're really decompressing yourself, and
Yeah.
no wonder that's how you feel.
Exactly.
Anyway, we can talk for so long. So yes,
Yeah,
this
this will
feels
be-
like a good
Exactly.
place to stop. But yeah, let's tell them what.
What is the
What other subjects
topics,
we're gonna
the
talk
other
about?
subjects, exactly. So I think one of the subjects that we will be discussing about is going to be the social media.
Social
And
media.
the visibility on social media, because I mean, like between the two generations, like we grew up with no phones.
Yeah,
Like
lucky you.
exactly. And what's happening out there for your generation,
100%.
and how this is affecting relationships as well.
Yeah.
That's one topic. We want to talk about hormones in women, like adolescence and how the body changes, menopause.
Periods.
Exactly.
It's not, I mean, especially menopause. I mean, also hearing it from your perspective, and you're
Exactly.
going through it now.
Exactly.
Is a whole
I
different
think it's
thing.
very important, Destina, because for my mom, for example, menopause was not a subject that existed.
Yeah.
She conquered it.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a failure at that. So, you know what? I mean,
get what
it's
you're
two
saying.
things. So
Yes.
I really think that it's important to be able to talk about that.
Yes.
And also, we have autoimmune illnesses, so we wanted to discuss about that. And we will
Yes.
have guests who are professionals and healthcare professionals on all the topics that we will
Yeah,
be
I think it's
discussing
important
as
to
well.
state. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not, professionals
No.
or by all means know-it-alls. It's just our experiences and perspectives.
Yeah, but we want to have guests who are really,
100%. Therapy. We'll discuss therapy,
finance.
finances.
Oh, we will have, sorry, can I?
Go for it.
We will have series on finance because like I was so bad at it. And my mom is actually a bank manager. She's so good at this, but I hated the fact that she was working in a bank and I never wanted to learn anything about it. And that was a mistake. So I just want to make sure that, I mean, we talk about how you can make your tiniest income become bigger, or how to love money, the relationship we have with money.
Yeah. I guess
want-
not make
yeah.
it so taboo.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean, as both of us have really struggled, I guess, with, our perceptions of ourselves.
Body,
Yeah.
definitely.
Physically,
Yeah.
I think the struggles that had on us mentally, and how,
Yeah.
we navigate through that is important.
It's a struggle. The struggle is real.
The struggle is
The
real.
struggle is real.
Unfortunately.
Exactly.
But
We also want to talk about relationships in general.
relationships in general, our relationships, how my father fits into all of
Boyfriends,
this. Boyfriends,
husbands, or partners.
partners,
Yeah. The other half.
other halves. That's cute.
What else? There was another subject that I wanted to.
Friendships.
Shame, for
Shame,
example.
embarrassment. Honestly, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, exactly. So we will be having all of these together, one by one, not too long. I think that's it, yeah. So shall we say bye-bye?
Yeah.
Too long is too boring.
Yes. So, okay. I think this is a great place to end it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm going to say, I don't know, I never saw myself saying this, but subscribe.
Yeah, oh yeah, please, good. You should say it.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel. Like it if you like it.
If you like it. Hey, if you want to, I think you should. Write in the comments any questions, any other topics that you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah.
Any
Suggestions.
suggestions,
I'm open to
any
suggestions.
feedbacks. Open to, I'm kidding. We are
Yeah.
open to, feedback, productive criticism. And yeah, we'll take it. We would love to, build that honest relationship between, I think, us
Yeah.
being here.
Yeah, open heart.
Yeah, open hearts. And so that's where we stand.
Oh, we will also talk about mother and daughter working together, family business. Is this a good idea or not?
Yeah, honestly, so many things.
Yeah, so many
So,
things. Okay.
just some fun
Do
random stuff
mothers
too.
and daughters talk about everything? Nana, also.
I was gonna say
should
we
also talk
do,
about
but
this.
sometimes I'm like, listen to this as a friend.
Yeah, which is not
We have
easy.
different, yeah.
Then at night I have cramps and I'm just like, I'm gonna punch this guy in the face.
Mother, we're rambling again.
That's okay, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, this is my Instagram account here somewhere.
Mine will be here somewhere.
Okay, bye. Thank
Bye.
you. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you. Say Banyonja.
Yonca. My name is Yonca. It means a clover with 4 leaves. Can I show? Oh, no. This means my name. This is not the Irish one. This is the one with the 4th. The
That's just the
shamrock.
Irish one.
Yeah. No, the shamrock is 3
sorry,
leaves.
you're right. Okay.
I know my clovers.
You're right. Okay. This is Destina.
Like destiny.
Thank you.
Bye.